Can I start? All right.
Boleh tuan.
Just now we stopped at prevention versus detection. Okay. Prevention versus detection. 100% prevention device, dia pakai pins, control locator, oximeter. Detection mistake, about the same thing. Okay. Remember before before we break, I mentioned, for example, like traffic light. Traffic light is detection. Yellow light, you're supposed to stop, you still can go. So detection of mistake. Okay, if you do it, then you go, you pass the yellow light. Prevention basically just like to prevent. I give example, for example, like new car, you have to stamp on the brake sebelum you boleh tukar gear, or touch and go. Okay, no touch cannot go. So there are 6 principles of mistake proofing. Kita akan start by one, and the top of the ladder is elimination. That means in the process, kalau boleh, you tak nak buat mistake at all. Okay. So you eliminate the possibility of error by redesigning the process so that the process won't be there. Okay. So apa yang kita fokus, we take out the step that is responsible for the mistake. Okay. We take out the non-value added activity, we redesign modification the process. For example, dalam warehouse, kalau you buat receiving, you kena check in data, you kena tulis, you kena manual key in. Then make mistake. So we eliminate manual key in, we pakai barcode scanning, for example. Okay. So we totally eliminate. If we cannot eliminate, then we try to prevent, to make sure it can never be done wrong. So to designer, engineer the product process that is impossible to make mistakes. Okay. So we change the product process. Okay. For example, dalam apa ni, let's say you go for a ride. Okay. Roller coaster apa, there are the safety guard on the ride to prevent people from falling. Okay. And they ada pakai seat belt. So prevention. Ataupun plugs for 120 Peter cartridge, go no go gauge. So you cannot prevent, then you try to replace. Okay. Use something better to substitute a more reliable process to improve consistency. First you eliminate, you tak boleh eliminate, you prevent, tak boleh prevent, you replace. You buat a more reliable mistake to one. Okay. Ataupun you automate pekerjaan yang you buat every day, you automate. Okay. For example, in automotive manufacture, you have to do welding every time, every day. Kadang-kadang buat mistake, dia pakai welding robotics. Facilitation. Make it easier to perform. You buat techniques and combine steps to make easier work to perform. So if you cannot, the above three method, prevention, elimination, prevention dengan apa tadi, replacement, tak boleh, you go to facilitation. Is to help someone to take the right decision. You pakai visual control, for example, color coding. Okay. Label lines, you facilitate. You tunjuk dia direction contoh. Example, warning sign, check sheet, traffic light, marking, color coding. Okay. Facilitate. Detection and mitigation are to minimize the effect of mistake once they occur. That means they allow us to make mistake, tapi they identify an error before further processing occurs, so that user can quickly correct the problem. So kalau the first four method tak possible, you pergi to detection. Identify defect product process immediately after it happen. Kita boleh buat sensor, limit switches or light sensor. For example, safety guard limit switch to prevent running into an open condition. Computer warning information is not filled up. Okay. So dia ada guide dia. Last kali kita mitigate, kita reduce the effect. okay, of errors. Mitigate is the last one. Kita minimize the effect mistake failure. Mistake cannot be eliminated. Contohnya, kereta airbag, okay. Sometimes accident do happen even though you don't want. So to reduce the what you call it damage to the person, there are the airbag. Contohnya eraser. Eraser is mitigation. You buat error, lepas tu you rub balik. So these are 6 principles of mistake proofing. Okay. So Pokarake is basically to prevent errors. Hard mistake proofing, kita design system, okay, based on the 4 principles. Kita buat proses tu very safe. Prevention, ada quality check. Soft means creating alarm. Contoh and done, ada lighting, tang tang tang. Okay. Dia ada stages dia. Okay. Stage yang paling bawah, no control. You accept. Bila dah buat mistake, baru you inspect. So human error selalu berlaku kat sini. Number 1, mitigation. You minimize damage. Build inspection. You buat sound and visual system. Okay. Close-foot financial. Contohnya kalau dalam kereta you tutup tak rapat, you tekan alarm, dia berbunyi. Teng teng, mana pintu tak rapat. Oh, dia ada keluar light. Okay. 2, detection, feedback, control, build into process, into the sequence. Contoh, you have to do 1, 2, 3 in sequence. Kalau you buat 1 dan 3 tak boleh, 2 tak berjalan. So ada sequence. Nombor 3, avoidance, build into design. Lompat, rotation, no fit form design. Dalam form tu, especially kalau dalam internet, you know, you have to fill out a certain form. You nak pergi tempat lain, tak boleh. Please fill up. This is mandatory. You build up into design. 4, replacement, automation or elimination. You design the process to ensure free. Contohnya, dekat taman permainan kanak-kanak, you know, they are stop. For example, you are above 42 inch, you tak boleh masuk. So, mak bapak tak boleh masuk lah. Budak-budak bawah dia baru boleh masuk. So, they give feedback immediately. Okay. So tadi ada 2, prevention, detection base. Prevention, control, shutdown. Detection, warning type. Dan bawah ni ada 3 jenis. Contact, fixed value, motion step. 3 under this prevention, detection. Contohnya, contact type. You kena contact with every product. Okay. Example, fixed diameter hole through which all product must fall and outside product does not fall through the effect resistance. For example, dia buat dalam satu conveyor line ni dia buat bulat, okay? So yang bulat akan jatuh, yang tak bulat tak akan jatuh, okay? Make contact, okay? Contohnya macam touch and go, you kena contact baru benda naik atas, okay? Fixed value type, when part is missing or not, okay? For example, egg tray for supply of part. Dalam egg tray tu ada 12. Okay, you beli telur tu ada 12 telur. Tempat telur tu. Kalau tak ada 12 telur, mana satu ada missing. Okay. Ataupun kalau you nak beli what you call vending machine, they have to put coin. Dia akan kira. Cukup $1.25 baru all this water keluar. Okay. Motion type, correct number of steps. Okay. For example, petrol guide is set of foot or pedal every assembly line. Correct sequence for switcher that do not work under the order is correct. Ada pergerakan. Okay. There are steps, for example, like escalator. Kalau you lintas jalan, dia ada sensor detect, baru dia bergerak. Okay. Contact method, okay, banyak, okay. Dia akan testing product shape, sign, color, physical. Contohnya mobile phone, okay. You beli SIM card, okay. Kalau you letak SIM card tu tak betul dalam you punya handphone, tak ikut dia punya shape, dan tak akan function. Kalau you letak terbalik, tak akan function. ATM card kalau you letak terbalik tak akan function. Okay. Contact and shutdown. Okay. So this is contact shutdown. Warning attention. Contoh kalau dalam factory dia buat box, dia akan tighten dengan cat. So bila box tu tak ada cat, maknanya dia tak tighten lagi. Fixed value. Okay. Dia kena tengok number value. For example, control shutdown, sensor determine if a preset number of bolt head are present. If not, the machine start automatically. Dia akan check berapa banyak bolt yang ada. Okay. Lagi satu saya cakap tadi pasal vending machine. Kalau duit tak cukup, air takkan keluar. Warning and attention. Dia akan count number hole. Kalau tak cukup, dia akan buzz. So that correct number hole being drilled. Ini dalam manufacturing. Motion step. Okay. Contact shutdown. Dalam plane dia ada electronic pilot pre-flight checklist. So dia akan ada step by step. Okay. Automatically. Kalau tak ikut, dia tak boleh take off. Warning attention. A sensor box detect when a bolt is removed from dispenser. Contohnya bolt tak ada, dia akan detect. Dia akan keluarkan alarm. Tang, tang, tang. Ini contohnya. Okay. Dalam kereta dulu, kita pakai older style gap case. Okay. Letak minyak, kita buka, kita letak kat tepi. Sebab sekarang banyak orang isi minyak, benda ni hilang. So dia ada dia punya penyangkut kat tepi ni. To prevent from making mistake. Okay. Dia ada nozzle macam mana nak masuk. Ada restriction. Big nozzle tak boleh. Ada drain. Prevent pipe damage. Semua ada kat sini. Okay. Sekarang. Kalau you isi minyak. Sekali you blow macam tu. Now. Gas pipe equip hose coupling which basically automatically break off. Sensor yang pakai light piping. Light sensor turns thing off when not needed. Okay. Form. Dalam internet banyak lah. Kena ada all this formatting. Tak cukup, tak bergerak. Okay. Cable. USB cable. You have to put properly. Salah letak, tak boleh. Cartridge. Dia ada colornya. Go so again. Dia boleh lipat macam tu. So contoh macam mana you nak check mistake proving situation where process dia is not reliable ataupun proses dia tak stable and you can make error easily. Okay. For example, critical specification dimension requirement. Dalam warehouse, for example, this week you have to check this, you have to check that, you have to have the dimension, you kena tengok spec. Kadang-kadang kita akan lupa. Okay. Ataupun you punya SOP is not effective. Sampai banyak process step, human make error. Operation yang very fast, okay. Shortcut, ada shortcut kena buat lain ni. People akan find shortcut. New product atau banyak supplier. Okay. Contoh kalau awak ada gas mana awak nak? Stove A or stove B? Which one you prefer? A or B? Mary?
Yang A, stove A.
Kenapa A?
Macam teratur sikit. Fungsi dia, function.
Hati ni A atau B?
A.
A. Tari ni A atau B?
B.
B. Awak kena pilih B. Sebab B awak tengok dia punya function, dia tunjuk yang ini untuk yang ini, yang ini untuk yang ini, yang ini untuk ini, yang ini untuk ini. Tapi kalau A, awak tak sure yang mana satu. Awak buka ni ada lagi yang ini pula menyala ni. So ini dia tunjuk. So this is safer. See? Jadi prevent error, ini lagi banyak error daripada ni. Faham itu pakai okay. Okay. A, you tarik ke you tolak? Do you push or pull? A.
Tolak.
Tolak. Sure. B. Tolak or pull?
B tolak.
B tolak. A pull, right? C lagi tak tahu. Okay. Tapi betul. Ada possibility yang A pun orang tolak. Tapi sebab dia ada ni, jadi tak boleh tolak lah. Kalau tak ada memang orang tolak. Okay. So apa yang nak buat ialah, perkara kita nak buat kalau boleh nak tolong orang jangan buat mistake. Okay, kalau you pergi 7-Eleven contoh or convenience store, kadang-kadang dia ada cakap pull pintu ya kan. Kebanyakan orang sama ada pull atau dia tolak masuk dalam. Because the door boleh both and in and out. Okay. Dia tak help actually. Okay, contohnya dalam satu tu ada box ni dia tak tahu full or empty before implement. At the end dia ingat ada box tu empty. Apa yang dia buat compressed air pusing. Kalau box tu tak cukup, dia akan automatically pergi kat sini. Nak prevent mistake flowing. Okay, contohnya dalam warehouse awak pakai tak ada tangga, awak pakai ini. Mungkin mistake. After pakai dia buat tangga supaya tak ada jatuh. Okay, you redesign the process contoh, okay? Dulu kadang-kadang you tengok macam mana dia nak avoid mistake is dia make sure dia punya ni kita kena masuk betul-betul dalam dia punya slot supaya manusia tak buat mistake. Kalau terbalikkan tak boleh masuk, betul tak? So we redesign the process to eliminate mistake, avoid mistake, okay? Ini lama punya. Kalau terbalik tak boleh. Ini dia ada grip ni. Macam trolley. Kalau you tak grip, dia tak jalan. This is a new one. Ini ada entrance clearance. To make sure that cars under dia masuk. Ini ada ABS. Okay, luggage. Okay. Sekarang airline dia buat to prevent that you cannot fit the luggage. Dia ada size-wise checking sebelum you boarding. Okay, the bag is going to fit. Hotel or mana-mana room, you have to slot in the card so that you can on the electricity. You can save the electricity and you can put the card. Okay, conserve electricity. ATM. Kalau you pergi withdraw duit, the duit will come out first or the card will come out first. Should be the card, right? Duit later, because banyak orang sometimes they saw the money, they take the money, they leave the card behind. And secondly, you have to slot according to the label kat belakang hitam tu. And proofing, Mr. Proofing ni dia pakai banyak sensors, very cheap, simple, and dia ada pakai face machine for quality control. Okay. Now, how to make Mr. Duri step? Dia ada 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 step. Okay. We start, we define the problem. message daripada video tadi? Anyone? Mary?
Dia tidak menanyakan apa macam ni Hong. Tidak bertanya dululah.
Ya, dia tak
Terus
tanya,
bertindak.
dia tak tahu apa masalahnya kan. Jadi, untuk membuat poka yakin, mula-mula kita kena faham apa masalahnya. So, we have to define the problem. So, ini yang paling penting kalau nak menyelesaikan satu masalah, satu proses untuk improvement. Okay? Bila kita define masalah yang betul, kita akan solve the problem. Apa itu problem? When there is deviation between standard should be an actual. Okay? Contohnya awak kena capai kat sini, tapi actual awak tak capai, there is a gap. So when there is a gap, there is a deviation between standard and actual, there is a problem. Okay, to define a problem, you can buat problem statement. Apa itu problem statement? Problem statement ialah menerangkan what is wrong, apa yang tak betul. Apa yang okey, awak tak terangkan. Apa yang salah, awak terangkan. So, kita akan pakai konsep 5W, 1 atau 2H. Okay? Nanti saya terangkan apa itu 5W, 1, 2H. Problem definition. What is the subject? Apa yang berlaku? What happened? Where is happening? Where? Who is involved? Who? Which part product affected? Apa yang terlibat? Magnitude ataupun size, how bad is the problem? Apakah impact konsekuennya? How many and how? Time scope bila berlaku. So ini dipanggil 5W, 1 or 2H. Kalau nak senang ingat, 5 wife, 1 atau 2 husband. Lagi senang nak ingat. Okay. So apa dia? What, when, where, who, and which, and how. How ni ada dua lah. Satu how many, and lagi satu how. So kalau you define problem itu betul, that means you dah half solved for the problem. What? Awak tengok apa yang berlaku. Apa yang berlaku, apakah produk ke, mesin ke, material ke, proses ke, what size, dekat mana contoh. When, bila berlaku? Bila awak start operation ke, tengah-tengah ke, malam ke, or when does it need to be fixed? Where, kat mana berlaku? Where does the issue or where does it occur? Location mana, proses mana, where the equipment method you use issue. Who, siapa yang terlibat? Semua ataupun certain department ataupun just warehouse. Which ni awak tengok which trend pattern. Mungkin benda tu elok, pagi-pagi tu okey, suddenly at about 10 o'clock problem start contoh. Then ada pertukaran ataupun abnormality happen at that morning. Or there is a changeover which cause the problem. How? How is the state equipment? How's your trolley? How many times does the problem occur? Berapa banyak involved? How is the defect rate? How are you going to solve the problem? Method. So apa yang kita buat basically, kalau Mr. Powing, kita start dengan 5G. 5 sensors, okay? Selalu kita akan detect lah, sama ada kita tengok problem tu ataupun kita dapat report ataupun boleh taste, touch, smell. Lepas tu kita buat pakai data gathering 5W1H di problem statement. Lepas tu kita akan buat why analysis. Kita akan tanya why.
See you again. Cheese. Anything else? Excuse me, madam. This might do the trick.
Oh. At Caltex, our staff will do whatever they can
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
to help make your life a little easier. Caltex, accident.
Apa message yang disampaikan daripada video tadi? Hal ini hari ini
Kenal pasti apa yang berlaku.
dia satu, dia silap, dia tak faham apa masalah sebenar dia, lepas tu dia keluarkan satu solution yang salah. Okay. Dia tak mengenal pasti punca sebenar, the wrong root cause. Okay. So, lepas awak faham apa tu masalahnya, awak kena betul-betul determine the root cause, punca sebenar. Dan kita akan gunakan 5 why, okay? Kita akan pergi satu. So kita akan list the mistake, lepas tu kita akan tanya why 5 kali. Dan selalunya 5 kali. Kurang boleh, jangan lebih. Nampak senang tapi sebenarnya teknik ini susah, okay? Awak akan lari sebenarnya. Kalau awak tak expert. Kalau awak tengok budak perempuan tu tanya 14 kali why, okay? So dah sampai belas kali why dan melarut. Okay, so the 5 why technique teaches us to find 5 why only. But you have to ask the correct question. Number 1, for example, why are we replacing the tires? Okay, jawapannya they get flat all the time. Then daripada answer ni tanya balik, why do they get flat? Answer, they get nail in them. Okay, dalam warehouse punya tire. Why they get nails? There are nails on the floor. Why there are nails on the floor? Nail fall out from the wet curtain. Why are the curtain wet? There is a hole in the roof. So sampai 5 cukup. Then the middle cause is a hole in the roof. So what you do? Fix the whole roof. Okay. It looks simple, but it's difficult. So every answer you have to tanya sampai 5 kali. You boleh tanya, you boleh dapat 3, kurang daripada 5, okay. Lebih, maknanya you dah out. You cannot define the root cause, okay. Yep. Saya kasih contoh lah, okay. Katakan one of your staff datang lambat, okay. The first question you akan tanya is, why you come late? Dia jawab, there is accident on the road. Okey, apa soalan lepas tu awak akan tanya? Hari ni?
Macam mana boleh accident?
Juga saya cakap. Kalau awak tanya jawapannya kenapa boleh accident, dia akan jawab manalah saya tahu. Jadi awak tak boleh solve problem tu. Dan bila cakap manalah saya tahu, awak tanya kenapa kau tak tahu, dah salah. Okay. So contohnya kalau dia datang lambat, awak tanya kenapa you are late, dia cakap there is accident on the road kan. Apa yang awak buat, awak kena dapat detail. Okay. For example, pukul berapa dia berlaku? Dekat mana berlaku? Sebab awak nak tahu, contohnya kan. Kenapa? Sebab awak punya solution, awak nak tahu kenapa dia boleh sampai ke situ, jumpa accident, kenapa dia tak ada alternatif lain. Ideally, awak nak tahu kan sekarang banyak apa waste kan. Awak akan tanya, ada accident. There is accident on the road. Dan awak akan tanya, kenapa you tak check sebelum you pergi pakai waste, ada accident tak accident ataupun ada jam. The idea is why she or he cannot find alternative route. So nampak senang, sebenarnya susah. Okay, tengok video ni.
Startups are works of focus, determination, and love. But all startups will eventually run into catastrophic, emotional, and gut-wrenching problems.
Why? 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 Why?
Asking why shouldn't be a rhetorical question. Ask why 5 times to help everyone in the team search for a better solution together.
Jason, why is there no coffee?
Because nobody refilled it. Gina, how come nobody refilled the coffee pot?
Because there's no filters. Why are there no filters?
Because nobody bought any. Janice, why did nobody buy any more filters?
I don't think anybody knew we were out.
Kate,
Why didn't anybody know we were out of coffee filters?
because there was no way to tell that we were running low before we ran out, so that we could prioritize buying more.
Instead of fixing a symptom by buying a ton of coffee filters or casting blame on the heaviest coffee consumers, the 5 whys helped us devise a system to solve our problems with a simple sticky note. Hey, why is there no toilet paper?
Okay, dia punya solution ialah dia letak notice supaya orang akan tahu when they are run out of coffee filter. Okay. Solution tu bagus ke tak bagus? Hal ini
Ulang sekali lagi tuan. Tak berapa jelas ni.
tak, tadi dia nak, because the problem is they are running out of coffee filter kan.
Ya.
So apa yang dia buat, dia letak kat situ label, bila dah sampai kat satu tahap dia kena beli coffee filter. Okay, itu dia punya proposed solution. Bagus ke tak bagus? Ataupun kurang?
Tak bagus. Takut benda tu hilang. Sepatutnya dia letak note dekat tempat lain lah yang lebih sesuai lah tuan.
Tapi kalau tempat lain orang tak tahu. Itu lagi senang kan? Okay. Mary?
Pendapat saya lah kan, lagi bagus kalau ada yang bertanggungjawab melaksanakan tugasan tersebut.
Yeah, you are right, Mary. Betul. Sebab dia buat kat situ untuk beritahu coffee filter tak cukup, tapi dia tak beritahu siapa yang bertanggungjawab. Dia, okay. So itu yang lagi bagus sebenarnya. Ada siapa yang bertanggungjawab. Contohnya kalau dia dah jumpa tu tak cukup, dia ada satu announcement kat situ ataupun information, tolong contact Mary contoh. Betul. Untuk order barang. Betul. Okay. So ini the form yang boleh pakai untuk macam mana nak buat insiden. Saya kasih contoh. Contohnya finger cut eraser blade at workstation. Okay. So dia buat macam ni. Loose razor blade on work table. Why? Blade used for cutting wrap off roll. Maknanya blade belakang tu dah roll. Yarn wraps on roll. Why? Roll surface star. Roll is 1/time. Okay. Dia ada 3 possible. Kenapa loose razor blade on work table? Why? Dia buang blade not properly disposed. Why? Blade disposal container too far away. Sampai 3 kat sini. Yang sini sampai 5. Lagi satu, kenapa finger cut? Dia tengok tak ada pakai safety glove. Kenapa? Tak ada glove available. Kenapa? Supply cabinet not stock. Kenapa? Lack of eyes and Kanban system. Kita akan explain Kanban kemudian nanti. Why no one is able for supply cabinet? So ada 1, 2, 3. Kat sini ada 3. So dia boleh ada 3 solution.
Hello and welcome back to the North Liberty Lean Logistics Center. My name is Brad Fry, Program Manager on site here. Today we're going to be talking about a little segment here called a Poke-Yoke. Poke-Yokes are a simple and inexpensive system or visual cue that will highlight errors before or as they happen. In an operation like ours, where we are picking tens of thousands of parts every single day for our customer, it's very important that we have different systems and pokeyokes in place to prevent ourselves from passing on an error to the customer and then turning it into a defect. This isn't our actual work cell, but this is going to be an example we're going to show you today of a step in our process in a certain assembly cell where we have a pokeyoke in place to help us prevent an error from getting to the customer. Just to give you a quick background, this is called a crisper frame, okay? This plastic frame is an assembly that we make for our customers where we add several pieces to this product before we send it to the customer for that to be then installed into a final or finished good unit. What we're going to demonstrate here is our pokeyoke for when we install a piece of glass into our frame. Right here we have a piece of glass that comes from our supplier in a bulk storage container. As you can see, hopefully you can see very well, there are some white stickers on one side of the glass and they're not on the other, okay? Our customer has communicated to us that the side that has the stickers on the glass is the side in which needs to be facing up to be built into the final unit. The problem that we had was at the very beginning of this work cell is we kept putting the glass in upside down, okay? It's clear glass. You can see a sticker on both sides. Obviously, you can't feel it, but if an operator's in a hurry and there's no pokeyoke or a check in their process, they very easily could see a sticker, install the glass incorrectly, and move on to the next unit, therefore passing on a defect to the customer. So what we've decided to do, and with the help of our customer with some collaboration, is we decided to put a very simple, inexpensive system or visual cue in our process that's going to prevent us or highlight to us an error before it's about to happen. So what the process would look like is the frame would come down to the operator like this. There may be some other pieces on this frame already. However, we wanted to make sure the only thing on here was the glass to highlight the pokeyoke. And what we would do, the operator would then bring the glass over, they would install the glass, and on the side that the sticker lays, they are to make a check mark, okay? So this check mark will only show up if the sticker is on the top side of the glass. If you try to make a check mark on the bottom side of the glass, nothing's gonna happen. It's just pen on the glass. You're not gonna feel that texture of touching that sticker with your pen. What this has helped us do is eliminate that error almost altogether. We obviously Pareto and keep track of all of our errors on a daily basis, and this error basically disappeared once we implemented this pokeyoke in our process. So again, quick walkthrough. The frame comes to the operator. It needs a piece of glass. The operator gets the piece of glass, places it onto the frame, sticker side up, and to ensure that the frame is on the right side, the glass is on the right side, you put a check mark in one of the white stickers, okay? That's a pokeyoke in one of our cells in our systems here. Again, to reiterate it and drive it home, a pokeyoke is a simple and inexpensive system or visual cue that will highlight errors before or as they happen. Thanks a lot for watching, and hopefully you learned something about pokeyokes today.
Okay, this shows very simple pokoyake supaya gelas tu tak terbalik, dia tak stiker, and then they make sure betul dia pakai pen. Okay, kalau terbalik dia tak boleh pakai pen. So simple pokoyake, nak mengelakkan mistake, right? Lepas you dah dapat itu, you outline your option. Apa yang kita belajar sebelum ni, dia ada 6: elimination, prevention, replacement, presentation, detection, mitigation. Awak kena pilih satu, tapi macam saya cakap before this, kita akan start daripada atas dulu. Okay. Boleh tak kita buang proses tu dulu? Kalau tak boleh, boleh tak kita prevent? Baru replacement, baru facilitation, baru detection, last kali mitigation, which is to reduce. Dia ada sequence dia. Okay. So ada form dia, description, total cost, boleh tak ni form ni? Nanti kita akan explain form ni, okay? Lepas tu kalau dah ada sini, barulah kita choose method. Contact, okay? Ingat macam what do you call it, touch and go, fixed value macam vending machine, dia berkira, ataupun motion, dia pakai sensor, pergerakan, ikut sequence. Okay? Contoh tadi, finger cut razor blade at workstation. Kita jumpa ada 3 sebab. Okay. Sebab pertama, sebab kedua, sebab ketiga. Dan kita tanya, the first step, can the activity be eliminated? Okay. Oka solution, for example, ini rollware ni. Determine roll life and replace before one. Eliminate wraps and the new eraser. Boleh tak pakai razor contoh. Replacement, can the activity be automated? Katakan tak ada. Kalau ada, okay. Can the mistake be physically prevented? Dia akan design mungkin new blade to prevent finger cut. Okay. Facilitation, can visual control be utilized? Blade disposal ni tanpa jauh, dia pakai pulse. Pulse is point of view system. Dia dekatkan bin ni. Can the mistake be immediately detected? Tak ada. Boleh tak reduce finger cut? Boleh. Sebab tadi gloves are not available from the supply cabinet. Dia buat assign responsibility of supply cabinet to day shift supervisor. Saya combine with 5S audit. Itu dia punya solution. Okay. Lepas dia implement, barulah you validate. Okay. Okay tak okay sebab you nanti akan tukar masukkan dalam SOP. So you have to take time to measure the effectiveness. Sama ada error reduce ke reward ke step reduce. Okay. So bagusnya buat POKI because dia improve safety, higher productivity, dia akan buang the waste and reduce training time. Maknanya kadang-kadang orang baru you nak kena train. Tapi kalau your process is very good, mistake proven, then you reduce error making by orang baru. Okay. Alright, any question on POKI? Hari ini ada pertanyaan?
Tak ada, Cik.
Mary?
So far tidak ada, Tuan.
Hartini?
Tidak, Tuan.
Sebenarnya tak ada. Okey, saya kasih contoh apa yang berlaku dekat warehouse lah. Okey, kalau pakai POKI. Ni dia. Contohnya produk yang look similar, produk A, produk B, contoh remote control. Sama. Dia punya beza sikit je. DEE, DEF. Okay. Nombor belakang semua sama. So katakan kalau awak buat manual, awak nak kena key in. Possibility awak akan salah, betul tak? So apa yang awak buat? Mungkin awak kena pakai barcode scanning ataupun instead of key in. Okay. Sebab kalau orang baru dia akan salah. So apa lagi error? Contoh terlupa, lapses. Terlampau banyak information nak diambil manually contoh. Ataupun benda-benda perkara yang tak nampak. Infrequently. First and last information berbeza. Experience. Banyak benda yang dalam warehouse. Okay? So macam ini tadi, kita boleh ubah pakai barcode. Okay? So kalau barcode dengan barcode dalam sistem dengan barcode dalam customer number, kita boleh check. Okay? Ataupun in-house dengan customer label, partial check. Exact match, ada partial kat belakang. Barcode dengan misdata, complete mismatch contoh. Kita boleh check kalau ada error, kalau kita pakai barcode. Okay. Kalau pakai manual, okay. Tapi kalau ada orang yang pandai, barcode boleh created by Excel system. Cuma kena beli scanner lah. Okay. So, POKI effect in receiving, you ada reading barcode, you ada reading share barcode, kita akan buat visual check. So dia akan trigger OK or NG. Okay. Okay, example 1, sequential POKI with WMS. Maknanya setiap sequence tu kena dibuat, kalau tidak step yang dilari dia akan ada problem. Okay, saya tunjuk awak video ni. So dalam sistem ni dia akan ajar step by step, dia akan ikut supaya dia tak miss satu step, okay? Lagi satu, picking, okay? Selalu kalau warehouse besar, dia akan ambil barang nak disimpan, dia paling banyak kerja picking lah. Salah satu solution ialah pick to light device, okay? Bila menyala dia, baru dia ambil barang tu. Nak buat mistake. You tengok video ni.
Hello, and welcome to a video introduction to a PCC Lightning Pick Pack-to-Light application. Pack-to-Light represents a reversal of the traditional pick-to-light approach to order fulfillment. Targeted to flow through cross-docking facilities, the pack-to-light strategy makes the order stationary while the inventory moves. Recently processed receipts provide the inventory for the pack-to-light operation. This inventory is conveyed in full cases to operators who transfer less than full case quantities directly to outbound order shipping boxes. Using PCC integrated RF equipment, operators scan each box and unpack as directed by PCC Lightning Pick quantity and light indicators. The footage used in this video depicts the application of a pack-to-light system by a leading women's apparel retailer. The retailer uses this distribution center to support the replenishment of over 200 stores. Similar applications support thousands of stores from a single distribution center. Operator rates are dependent on the physical size of the SKU, but 200 to 600 units per hour can be expected. In this application, product destined for the pack-to-light operation is received and routed to an area where value-added operations take place. These operations include price labeling, security tagging, and other procedures that make each garment store-ready. From the value-add area, the box SKUs are routed directly to a pack-to-light line. In this example, each line represents a department within a store. For example, one line may be for accessories, while another is for shoes. Within each line, a store will have a single location so that boxes received at the store can be moved directly to the appropriate department for put-away. Within a line, each store is represented with a single location. Each location has an associated light module. A green light represents the location above the light module. A red light directs the operator to the position below the light module. A box is positioned at the location and is pre-labeled with outbound shipping information, including a unique barcode. When a full case arrives at the head of a line, the operator retrieves it and moves it to a position across from the first location. The operator scans the tracking label and opens the case. Information that was gathered during the receiving operation and passed into Lightning Pick prior to the box's arrival is displayed on the RF terminal. The operator confirms the information on the terminal against actual case content and then proceeds with each store's distribution. If stores have an open requirement for the item, the associated lights flash and the quantity is displayed on the 3-digit LED. In cases where items are distributed in packs, the quantity is flagged with a P. In either case, the operator transfers the required quantity as directed. When the transfer is complete, the operator confirms by pressing the light. Then the light is extinguished. This is repeated until all of the lights are extinguished. While making a distribution, the operator may fill the outbound box before reaching the required quantity for the item. In this case, the operator must close the outbound box and split the distribution. To accomplish this, the operator scans the location. The terminal prompts for the distributed quantity. When entered, the quantity on the light module is extinguished and the light remains illuminated. The operator pushes the full box onto the takeaway conveyor, scans the new shipping label, and places the new box into position. When the new box is in position, the operator completes the distribution and confirms. The full outbound box proceeds to shipping, and its content information is automatically relayed to the host system. Lightning Pick allows a logical work plan to be applied to each line. A work plan breaks the line into multiple zones. A zone denotes a range of locations served by a single operator. In the previous examples, the work plan called for the entire line to be serviced by one operator. If necessary, a line can be broken into 2 or more zones. In this case, the upstream operator passes semi-consumed boxes to the downstream operators for processing. We hope you enjoyed our overview, and we'll leave you with a few moments of Pack to Light in action. Thank you for your interest in PCC and the Lightning Pick Pack.
Lagi satu example perkara bila awak buat kitting, okay? Saya tak tahu awak buat kitting ke tak, saya rasa awak tak buat. Tapi banyakkan warehouse, dia prepare kits in advance, to create a pack that be used by other to put together. For example, dia create kitting macam gini. Awak tengok dia punya tempat nak masukkan barang tu dah ada dia punya shape. So dia tak akan salah. Bila dia ambil, dia letak. Sebab dia punya kitting punya packing tu dah siap, okay? Dia ada buat macam ni lah. All of this thing. Senang nak masuk. Okay. So ada yang kosong, dia akan make sure mesti penuhkan. Lagi satu, ini related to safety. Dia akan buat safety measure kat sini. Okay. So dia akan buat wire mesh kat bawah ni. So safety clean for apa-apa, dia bila sampai ke ni dia akan stop sebab dia tak boleh jalan. Satu, dia tak boleh jalan kat sini. Dua, dia tak akan hit kat sini. So physical perkara okay? Dia prevent. Sampai sini mesin tu akan stop sebab dia tak boleh bergerak. 5, picking cards. Okay. Contoh kalau big warehouse dia nak ambil barang, nak pick ke, dia buat size of the picking card ni according to dekat shaft ni. So ada slot-slot yang boleh masuk, okay? The sizes kalau dia ambil. Dia example dalam warehouse pelbagai perkara K. Okay. Okay, saya dah habis perkara K. Sekarang nak pergi standardize. Modul ke-5A standardize, okay? Awak dah buat the first 3S. Then the fourth S is standardize, okay? You buat standardization, and so you buat standardization in visual management, you buat guideline, ada SOP, and you make it standard visible so that everybody can see. Dia punya tagline, see and recognize what need to be done. When you look at the visual management, you know what to be done.
To answer that question, we set up a hidden camera experiment to see if this woman would stand up at the sound of this tone, simply because everyone else is. You might be thinking you'd never go along with this. Or would you? After just 3 beeps, and without knowing why she's doing it, this woman is now conforming perfectly to the group. But what happens if we take the group away?
Elaine, please.
Okay, now she's alone. The crowd is gone and nobody is watching her except our hidden cameras. What do you think she'll do? She's now conforming to the rules of the group without them even being there. Now, watch what happens when we introduce another outsider who doesn't know the rules.
Have a seat and they'll be out in just a couple minutes. Thanks so much. Everybody was doing it, so I thought I was supposed to.
Think she'll teach the new guy what to do? We kept the cameras rolling as more unsuspecting patients arrived. And slowly but surely, what began as a random rule for this woman has now become the social norm for everyone in this waiting room. Here to explain what's going on in their brains is Jonah Berger of the University of Pennsylvania.
This sort of internalized form of herd behavior is part of what we call social learning. Starting at a very early age, when we see members of our group perform a task, our brains literally reward us for following in their footsteps.
When I saw everybody stand up, I felt like I needed to join them. Otherwise, I'm like excluded. Once I decided to go with it, then I felt much more comfortable.
Conformity is how we become socialized, but it can also cause us to develop bad habits or repeat past wrongs.
And it's why even this rebel, who wasn't standing for any of this nonsense, eventually joined the ranks. And the only thing more shocking than seeing how easily conformity affects the way you act is that similar forces are subconsciously shaping the way you think.
Okay, apa message nak disampaikan from that video? Anyone? Cik Hartini?
Diorang ikut apa yang dibuat oleh orang lain dan tidak bertanya maksud.
Okay, see, human kan, kita akan ikut kalau ada satu peraturan. Memanglah ada yang degil, tapi lama-lama kita akan ikut. Macam kita juga standardization. Kalau nak menambah baik, kita kena ada standardization, okay? So that kita ada level yang mana we need to improve. So foundation of standardize, kita kena buang pembaziran. Kita dah belajar pagi tadi. Kita kena analyze the work. Ingat dalam S2 kita analyze keadaan semasa, keadaan kemudian. Lepas tu dalam pokayake, kalau boleh kita akan simplify the work. Kalau tak boleh eliminate, kita simplify. So foundation of standardizing ada 3. Okay? So benefit, kita tak nak lepas kita buat S1, S2, S3, alih-alih benda-benda tadi jadi balik. Okay? So kita tak nak bila kita dah attack muda, muri, murah, ada lagi muda, ada lagi muri, ada lagi murah. Okay? Sebab kalau ada work standardization, kita akan buang pembaziran, kita boleh capai kita punya QCD. So kalaulah kita tak buat standardization secara bagusnya, problem akan jadi balik. Okay? Contohnya barang yang perlu, yang tak perlu akan datang balik, barang yang tak perlu ada kat warehouse. Okay? And then barang-barang akan berterabur kat warehouse, production equipment, to storage dah disorganize sebab orang tak ikut, okay? And then barang lagi banyak bertambah-tambah. So kita kena implement standardization very well. So standard apply to sama ada work instruction, procedure, SOP, color coding, jalan, gangway, pipes, direction sounding, label, visual management tool, apa-apa mesti diikut, okay? Ada 3 step nak buat standardization ni is a habit. 1, decide siapa responsible untuk maintain 3S ni. Okay. 2, awak kena masukkan 3S ni, maintenance dalam pekerjaan hari-harian. 3, awak kena check macam mana 3S ni dah di-maintain. Okey ke tak okey? Okay. Nombor 1, assign responsibility. So ada job untuk semua orang, when, apa nak buat, where and how to do it. Okay. Dia mesti clear apa dia kena buat. Okay. Contohnya, ada 5M maps, ada schedule, ada job cycle. Dalam area ni, siapa bertanggungjawab. Dalam meja awak, awak bertanggungjawab. Meja sebelah, orang sebelah bertanggungjawab. Contoh. Dalam warehouse awak, siapa bertanggungjawab. Okay. Lepas tu awak masukkan step nombor 2, duty-duty ni dalam pekerjaan hari-harian. So untuk ni awak kena maintain sebagai satu tugasan hari-harian. Ada 2 approach. Minute 5S. Usual 5S, contohnya, kalau awak masuk ke satu warehouse, awak akan tahu apa yang betul, apa yang tak betul. Macam kita buat tadi pagi. Awak boleh tengok. Okay. Selalunya kalau saya pergi buat training warehouse 5S, saya akan pergi dia punya warehouse. Sebelum masuk, saya diri kat pintu tu, saya tengok, saya dah tahu apa yang betul, apa yang tak betul. Okay. Awak boleh nampak visual 5S ni. 2 5-minute 5S. Awak buat jadual. Mungkin 3 minit, mungkin 5 minit. Awak buat daily activity, apa yang awak kena buat. Okay. Contoh sort, apa yang tak perlu awak buang daripada meja awak, apa yang tak perlu awak buang daripada warehouse awak. Adalah 5 minitnya, tiap-tiap orang 5 minit contoh. Okay, 5 minute 5S. 3, awak check 3S maintenance. Awak ada awak punya audit tool, okay. Awak tick, okay ke tak okay, serious ke, tu awak boleh tick. Awak boleh check, okay, 3S maintenance.
The CDC is now recommending people wear fabric to cover their mouths and noses.
Okey, apa mesej daripada video tadi? Mary, awak pakai mask kan? Apa mesejnya?
Untuk mengelak.
Okey.
Safety lah, safety.
Okey, hari ni
Tapi tidak seragam.
tidak seragam. Okey, hari ni apa mesej dari video tadi?
Ketidakseragaman.
Tidak seragaman sebab dia cakap pakai mask je kan. Jadi orang semua pakai mask. So tak ada standard nak follow, okay? Itu mungkin akan jadi kalau awak buat standard awak tak clear, awak tak ada konsep of prevention. Dah ada standardization, awak kena pergi next level, prevention, mencegah. Okay. Dan kita akan balik kita punya why tadi. Contohnya, dekat warehouse awak pergi ada barang-barang tak perlu, ada lagi. Awak kena tanya why. Pergi set in order, susun, ada barang yang sepatutnya dekat sini, tak ada. Awak kena tanya why. Pergi shine, awak tengok awak punya warehouse floor masih kotor, masih berdebu, awak kena tanya why balik. So, apa yang kita nak unbreakable standardization. Maknanya, kita pergi level 2 tau. Sorting tu dah keep perfect. Unbreakable setting in order, untouchable shining. Maknanya, once you dah buat 1, 2, 3, you tak akan balik punya pada keadaan semula. Okay? Sebab contohnya kalau kita buat retag kan, ini sekali tau. Retag ni kita akan buat, kita akan tengok apa yang ada, apa yang tak perlu. Okay? Tapi in future kalau terjadi balik, awak kena buat retag lagi. Maknanya orang tak ikut. So kita nak buat preventive sorting. Kita akan cari, for example, kenapa barang yang tak perlu ada balik situ. Okay? So kita panggil unbreakable. So kita nak, kalau boleh barang yang tak perlu tak masuk balik kita punya warehouse, kita punya store. So kita akan pakai balik macam tadi, 5Y dengan 5 wives, 1 or 2 husband ni. Kita akan kenal pasti problem dia, kita akan tanya 5Y, kita akan buat detail balik tadi, okay? So example, Y 5 kali, barulah ada real cost-nya. Macam kita buat tadi, okay? Ini kita dah go through tadi. Okay. Now, contoh unbreakable set in order. How to achieve unbreakable set in order? Maknanya barang yang dah diorganize, dia mesti tak boleh barang lain. Ada orang mesti ikut semua sekali. Dia ada 3 teknik: suspension, incorporation, use elimination. Contohnya dalam kilang atau mana-mana, kadang-kadang awak perlu alatan untuk buat kerja, okey? So kadang-kadang nak kena pergi ambil alatan, pergi balik. Alatan tu sepatutnya berada di tempat tu, orang tak ikut. Apa yang dia buat, dia tukar. Tool tu kita gantung ke atas ni, dekat tempat yang diperlukan. Dia call it suspension, okey? Kalau awak tengok video tadi, video scanning tadi, setiap orang scanner tu dia gantung dekat dia punya belt. Dia akan bawa pergi mana-mana kan, instead of satu tempat. Dia pakai remote scanner, pakai internet, dia bawa pergi mana-mana. Suspension. 2, incorporation. Ini dekat kilang banyak lah, dekat warehouse tak banyak sangat. Dia buat jig or tool instrument masuk dalam proses dekat situ. Something like pokayake, incorporation, dalam kat situ. Ada measuring gauge dalam proses. 3, use elimination, buang. Eliminate, there is a particular jig to measurement instrument in fact unbreakable setting. Ada 3. 1, tool unification, tool substitution, method substitution. Tool unification, katakan awak kena pakai 2 tool, dia combine jadi 1 tool. Okay? So dia ada 2, instead of 2, dia ada 1 tool yang boleh pakai untuk 2 punya size of bolt. Tool substitution, for example, awak kena pakai ni, awak kena pakai ni, baik awak pakai ni, awak ikat je, zap. Satu. Okay? Something other than tool to serve the tool function, therefore eliminating the tool. Instead of the wrench and the bar, awak pakai butterfly grip bolts. Method substitution, instead awak pakai wrench bolt, awak kena pusing banyak kali, awak pakai fastener yang kena pusing sekali je, tak? Clamping, unclamping, yang ini banyak kali. Benda-benda macam inilah dibuat dalam proses, okay? So untuk shine juga awak pakai preventive. Katakan kenapa warehouse awak kotor, awak tanya balik why. Okay? So dalam standardized case saya kasih job 8. Standardize nak establish standard untuk maintain 4S. Target outcome. Lepas buat ni awak kena ada checklist, awak ada mechanism to make sure environment is usual instructive, error free, minimum error, bersih, organize. Awak kena brainstorm, cari idea, update dokumen. Semua orang terlibat dia beritahu new standard. Resources, siapa yang boleh buat dokumen, create, okay? Information, approval daripada company sebab new SOP, poster. Saya attach awak punya progress check, saya kasih awak tips, okay? Dia akan ada before, after, before, after. Dia tunjuk before macam gini, after macam gini. Kat sini dia pakai point of view, kat mana ni, dekat situ dia perlukan. Dia posted standard semua ni ada kat sini. Tempat garbage ada standardized, dirty racks, clean glove. Okay. Any question on standardization? Ada ke tak ada? Okay? Alright. Okay, kita buat quiz lagi. Tengok awak faham ke tak faham. Ada 10 soalan, multiple choice. Okay? Soalan pertama. Label to make it perfect clear when things belong and what the procedures are. Is it visual display, visual matrix, visual control, visual glosses? Tulis jawapan anda sendiri. Okay, nanti saya kasih jawapan. Soalan nombor 2, Shingo invented the Japanese concept called Pokayake, which means mistake prove the process, standardize the process, shine the process, sorting process. Ingat apa itu Pokayake? Apa makna dia tadi? Dah? Can I go for number 3 and number 4? Okay. Number 3. The purpose of problem statement is to describe what is A right, B right and wrong, C wrong, D assume. Number 4, to identify an error before further processing occur so that the user can quickly correct the problem. A, prevention, B, detection, C, mitigation, D, replacement. Done? Can I go number 5 now? Traffic light is a type of dash based Pokayake. A, prevention, B, detection, C, maintenance, D, process. Number 6, which of the list mentioned below are the problems that occur when we don't implement standardization well, except kecuali A, condition go back to the previous and undesirable condition. At the end of the day, piles of unneeded items are left from the day production and lies scattered around production equipment. C, tools storage site become organized and structured. D, workers to start accumulating more supply than they need. Except, okay? kalau tak implement standardization well, except. Okay, I go number 7 now. Ask why at least 5 times to get the root of the then problem. Is A 5W 1 or 2H, B the 6S method, C the visual matrix method, D the 5Y analysis method. Number 8, example or approaches that can be used to integrate 3S duty into regular work duty. A, visual for S and 5S minutes for S. B, visual for S and full audit. C, visual control. D, 5S map. Okay, number 9. Unbreakable standardization means A, unbreakable sorting, safety, shining. B, unbreakable sorting, setting in order, safety. C, unbreakable sorting for karaoke, shining. D, unbreakable sorting, set in order, shining. Ingat unbreakable, the first 3S, itu clue dia. And number 10, create error-proof environment to promote easy adherence to standards. Ialah A, visual display. B, visual matrix. C, visual control. D, visual glasses. Dah. Okey, marking sendiri. Jawapannya number 1, label to make it perfect clear when things belong and what the procedures, what then procedures are, ialah visual display. Because dia label. Number 2, Shingo invented the Japanese concept called karaoke, which means mistake proof the process. Kan dia nak detect error, manusia punya error, human error. Number 3, the purpose of problem statement is to describe what is wrong. Apa yang tak betul. Saya dah cakap tadi, problem statement menerangkan apa yang tak betul. Yang betul tak payah. C, wrong. Number 4, to identify error before further processing occurs so that the user can quickly correct the problem. Ialah B, detection. Ingat dia ada 2, prevention, detection. Detection ialah identify error before further processing occur. Dia boleh benarkan error itu berlaku, tapi dia identify correctly. Prevention dia prevent totally from berlaku. Traffic light is a type of apa dia? Detection. Clue-nya simple. Saya kasih clue dekat traffic light warna orange tadi. Awak boleh berhenti untuk awak berhenti, tapi awak boleh jalan lagi. Dia detect, so beritahu awak berhenti. Which of the lists mentioned below are the problems that occur when we don't implement standardization well accept? Sebab saya cakap kecuali. Jawapannya ialah C. Two storage site become organized and structured. Maknanya, kalau kita tak implement well, maknanya two storage become disorganized and distructured. Kecuali kan, saya cakap sini. We don't implement below. Are the problem that occur. Okay. Yang lain semua betul. Sebab nombor 7, ask why 5 times. Why analysis, okay. Nombor 8, approaches that to integrate. Saya mention tadi kita boleh start visual, kita tengok. Saya punya clue kalau kat warehouse, sebelum saya masuk, saya tengok. So jawapannya lah virtual 5S and 5S minute 5S. A. Nombor 9, jawapannya ialah D. Saya kasih clue tadi, the first 3S. The first 3S is sort, set in order, shine. Last sekali, error-proof environment to promote easy adherence to standard. Ialah visual control. Okay. Tahun ini berapa betul?
6.
6. Okay. Mary? Hal ini?
5.
5. Okay. Ada improve So 5 dengan 6. 5 dengan 6 awak kena ada banyak vitamin C, D dengan E, okay? Alright. Okay, kita pergi dekat modul seterusnya. Kejap, break Oh ya, lagi 4 minit to break. So kita break sekarang, kita masuk 3.50. Okay? Right.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
They're looking very relaxed as they prepare for this Olympic moment here for Tokyo 2020. It is the single diver.
Yeah. Okay, kita start, right? Next module will be sustain. Sustain ialah you want to make sure it is being followed, a habit, a disciplined workplace. Ada gambar before, after, all the activities ada. The tagline is the less self-discipline you need, the better. Maknanya awak dah tak perlu apa, orang akan ikut je semula. Dan sesuai ada sustain, mesti faham. Kalau tak ada improvement, people akan boring. Okay? Kalau tak ada changes, people akan boring. So awak kena buat sesuatu yang to make sure start excited and motivated. Okay? So kena ada further improvement, further improvement, further improvement. So you must have 5S to constantly a habit, a culture. Okay? Everyone must understand, obey, follow the rule, buang bad habits, good habit je ada, maintain improvement. Okay? That means making a habit to properly maintain and correct procedure. And looking for opportunities to improve. Okay. Problem akan jadi kalau you tak implement sustain. Okay. All the thing, the first CS ada balik. Contoh orang tak ikut, dia ada location, dia ambil barang, dia tak pulangkan. Equipment dirty, tak boleh pakai, tak clean. Perjalanan gangway, kotor, dirty, non-function. So how to sustain the gain? Okay, contoh macam Slim ni, kalau tak buat dia akan jadi gemuk perempuan ni. Okay, let's sustain the gain. So ada condition that have to sustain, ada awareness, time, structure, support, rewards, recognition, and satisfaction statement. Awareness, okay. Setiap orang, contoh kalau dalam warehouse ataupun dalam JW, Jabatan Wanita Kuching, semua kena faham arti itu 5S. Macam mana nak, pentingnya nak ikut. Okay? You kena ada proper time dalam you punya work schedule to buat 5S. Contoh nak buat cleaning. You need to have a structure, organization structure. Macam mana 5S boleh implemented. You kena ada support daripada boss. Okay? Management team. Apa yang buat should be reward, recognition. Okay? And last sekali, satisfaction assignment. It can be very fun, okay? Assignment, because you buat, tengok office kerja lawa, everything is still warehouse that you very 5S, semua orang akan involve. Okay. So you're gonna educate, 5S concept to training, ada team nak buat, contoh warehouse punya team, ada schedule, ada resources, barang-barang yang perlu untuk 5S, label, boss kasih acknowledgement, support, okay. Ada tangible, intangible record. Tangible might be there'll be reward kalau siapa yang bagus. Tak tahu apa reward nak kasih. Intangible mungkin ada points. Ya, dalam you punya performance measure. Keep on going 5S. Everybody must involve. And basically, implement 5S akan improve you punya kerja. You akan buang benda-benda yang tak perlu, okay. So teknik to sustain dia banyak. Okay, kita akan go one by one. Ini apa yang dibuat di Japanese firm. Satu, petrol system. Bos-bos kena berjalan. Okay, management, dia akan datang pergi check, dia akan kasih feedback. Okay. Mutual patrol, kalau ada 5S group, warehouse buat, office buat, ni semua buat. Okay. Checklist patrol, kita akan point out masa kita patrol apa dia, checklist nak kena ikut. Ada 5S audit committee members, okay. Ada self patrol, ada camera patrol. Saya nak tanya, dalam jabatan wanita ni, Stor je nak buat 5S ke semua yang ada department lain dah ada 5S? Dalam jabatan wanita, department Stor nak buat 5S ataupun semua orang department lain dah ada 5S? Anyone can answer? Ya, hati ni apa nak cakap?
Buat masa sekarang kita tengah nak buat lah.
Semua department ataupun yang bahagian Store je?
Semua.
Okay, that's good. Okay. That mean ada daripada pengurusan top management nak buat. Okay. Dua, nanti gambar-gambarnya lah, patrolling system, okay. So kalau ikut company Jepun memang bos akan pergi. Kita ada bos punya berjalan, kita panggil gemba, okay. Lagi satu, you akan buat slogan, okay. Slogan yang catchy sekarang, okay. For example, persekitaran berkualiti pemangkin kecemerlangan. Orang akan buat, so ia ada slogan tu, okay? Sebab orang akan ikut, ia akan letak dekat button ke, dekat stiker ke, semua orang faham. You ada awarding system, ada competition between this department, between this section, ada effort, ada good idea, okay? Group, individual, ada hadiah. 4, kena ada audit committee. Macam mana nak buat audit? Kena ada sistem macam mana nak measuring impact of audit, kena ada scoring point, and then kena submit audit to top management, okay. Ini saya list up 12, ada berapa banyak point untuk 5S audit kalau nak buat, okay. Top management support tak support, contoh are people proud of the workplace, or workplace clean. So ini checklist untuk audit kalau nak buat, okay. Awak boleh create awak punya checklist sendiri. Lepas tu ada newsletter, berita, bulletin, apa yang dilakukan. Mungkin once a month awak buat, ataupun sebelum National Day awak buat cleaning, kena ada. 5 newsletter, lepas tu dengan big cleaning day. Masa kita orang kat Jepun, ada satu hari tu, weekend ni kita orang datang. Semua orang datang, termasuk MD, kita start bersihkan. Okay. Lepas tu ada 7 photo exhibit, awak tunjuk gambar, storyboard awak. A picture is worth 1,000 words. So apa yang dah dibuat, good practice, bad practice. Lepas tu ada 5S month, okay. Contoh 2 bulan sekali ke, 3 bulan sekali ke, awak promote 5S. Ada seminar semua. 8 ada map, kat mana hala tuju 5S ni. Planning, sort, set in order, shine, standardize. Lepas tu ada buat template contoh. Digantung di mana-mana location yang ramai orang akan tengok, okay. Ada pocket manual. Supaya orang senang, dia keluarkan pocket dia, dia tengok apa mana 5S contoh. Apa yang dia perlu buat, apa ni, apa tu. Lepas tu dia akan ada department tour. Katakan ada satu department yang bagus, dia akan pergi department tu, okay. As a model, okay. So eloknya katakan warehouse nak buat, jadi warehouse jadi model, jadi orang lain yang pergi tengok warehouse, okay. And ni example of toolbox yang boleh digunakan. Macam tadi saya cakap lah, ada checklist, ada CEO, okay. Lepas tu you kena audit. Take and post before after photo, you buat audit. Saya ada sediakan audit kat sini supaya tengok kat mana awak improve, okay. So saya sediakan job aid, progress check, tips semua ada kat sini. Okay, ni balik. Definition, monitor S5S, apa target dia, action set, resources, sustain, progress check, tips semua ada kat sini. Okay. So awak tunjuk example gambar dia. Before, after, okay. After, okay. Okay. Secara summary-nya, tadi 5S tu, ingat kalau sort ataupun sisir, dia punya cache place ni kat belakang tu, kalau was-was buang je. Okay. Ada yang tak was-was, awak letak minta confirmation. Okay. Set time. Set in order, kalau boleh barang-barangan yang perlu dekat tempat digunakan, point of use. Dia punya cache place adalah a place for everything in place. Macam mana awak akan pakai visual management kat situ. Shine, awak akan buang clean, awak akan eliminate punca-punca kekotoran. The best cleaning is no need cleaning at all. Maknanya tempat awak memang bersih. Kalau boleh lah. Okay. So orang akan satisfy. Nombor 4, standardize. To make it a practice, a habit. See and recognize what need to be done. Katakan awak dah buat standard, awak tengok standard tu ramai tak ikut. Mungkin apa yang perlu diubah macam tu, okay? Support new practice. 5, sustain. Jadi habit. Maknanya awak tak payah kontrol. Sebab awak dah ikut benda lah tu. The less self-discipline you need, the better. Saya nak tanya, dekat JWK ni, untuk buat 5S ni dalam warehouse, ada tak di-allocate budget? Anyone can answer? Ya, Mary. Tadi nak jawab kan?
Memang dah ada dibagi kumpulan lah.
Okay, good. Ada bajet semua. Sebab saya ada mengajar fa'al di satu agensi kerajaan yang agak besar, very big. Tapi saya terperanjat sebab nak buat fa'al dia kena pakai duit dia sendiri. Sebab tak ada bajet, tu saya terperanjat lah. So kalau ada bajet, that means you have your support, okay? That's good. Okay. Critical success factor, top management must be involved. Boss kena support. Yang atas-atas pun semua support. Semua staff kena terlibat. Kena ada sufficient resources. Ya, cakap ada bajet, tak ada bajet. Mesti ada bajet. Awak kena link dengan productivity and quality initiative. Okay. Saya baca awak punya ni kan, EXA tu kan. Environment conducive apa tu? Government-nya kan. Relate to that. Awak kena ada audit, awak kena ada recognition and reward. Competition, okay. Dan juga kalau perlu, kalau dekat Sarawak, kalau awak dengar mana-mana tempat yang bagus FAS, awak pergi lawat. Okay. Especially the Japanese company, okay. Okay, ada apa-apa soalan dengan sustain? Okey kah? Syarat ini okey kah?
Okey, Tuan.
Kali ini?
Okey.
Mary? Semua okey. Online ni susah sikit, right? Tak saya boleh tu. Alright. Ini susah sikit nak buat workshop tapi saya share je lah. Okay. Saya ada kasih dalam Excel form assessment ni. Saya rasa awak ada. Tak sure awak ada tak ada. Tapi awak boleh buat apa ni nanti assessment. Contohnya kalau awak pergi warehouse awak. Nombor 1, floor ni ada tak barang yang tak perlu contoh. Dan awak kasih skor. 0, not at all. 4, there is ability to maintain. 1, little done in the respect is done by the system, not systematically, that is being complied. Saya ada kasih awak 2, 1 dalam English, dalam 1 bahasa Malaysia. Awak boleh buat, okay? So katakan awak pergi check, awak boleh letakkan skor dia berapa. Lepas tu bagi dengan 5, average dapat skor ni. Okay? So set in order ada, shine ada, standard ada, sustain ada, safety ada. Alright. Sebelah tu katakan ada 5 orang auditor ataupun 6 orang, kita combine semua sekali. Jadi awak tengok kat mana awak punya level. Okay. Ingat nak buat yang lagi tapi tak apalah. Sebab 3 orang lagi tak ada. 2 orang lagi tak ada. Okay. Tadi kita banyak belajar pasal apa itu 5S, kat mana 5S, after safety, kita belajar pasal waste, kita belajar pasal visual management, kita belajar pasal pokayake, standardization, sustain. Sekarang saya nak banyak ke warehouse itself, okay? Store atau warehouse. Kita akan buat sampai esok ni. So ada, saya susunkan daripada bagi sort, set order, shine, standard, sustain, safety. Kita akan go one by one. Okay. Kita akan start sebagai apa itu lean warehouse, okay, lean operation, okay. Macam saya cakap tadi, lean ni berasal daripada Toyota Production System. Kita tengok value, nilai tambah, apa yang nilai tambah, tiada nilai tambah, tiada nilai tambah, but diperlukan. So apa yang kita buat bila kita buat lean warehouse ataupun lean store, kita kalau boleh is kita nak buang satu proses aktiviti yang menambahkan resources, contoh pakai banyak cost tapi tak create nilai tambahan. Dan macam mana kita buat, kita link pada 5S tadi dengan 6S, dengan safety. That is lean warehouse, okay? Sebab kalau awak pakai konsep lean ni, kat mana-mana senang awak akan dapat saving 20 hingga 50% cost. Sebab awak buang non-value added activity. Awak akan reduce cost. Katakan masa awak ambil lama, awak boleh short. Apa orang yang nak order barang, awak akan kasih dia perfect order. Nak besok pun boleh. Kalau daripada konsep JIT, okay. So basically awak akan save daripada 20-50% cost, okay. Tengok ni. Itu just a simple video tadi pasal lean warehouse. Okay. So bila kita buat lean warehouse, actually kita nak better efficiency, kita nak kurangkan errors, kita nak make sure maximize asset optimization. Kita akan tengok macam mana workflow you. Masuk store barang macam mana supaya kalau boleh satu barang yang diambil, time dia cepat. And then optimize asset utilization, the right place for the right inventory equipment. Kita nak kurangkan labor, kalau you banyak labor, kita nak kurangkan transportation cost in metal handling. And kalau yang besar dia tengok seasonal demand. Kita nak buang semua wastage, okay? Kalau boleh perfect order. Kita nak buat standardized process and better human resource, kita akan cari idea how to improve, okay? So daripada 8 jenis waste pagi tadi yang kita belajar, awak mesti ingat satu, internal transportation. Kalau forklift kosong masuk, bawa forklift kosong, maknanya dia tak dipakai untuk load. Itu transportation wasted. Defect, misspeak, rework, adjustment tak betul, inventory masuk, congested inbound, macro storage handling, storing wrong material at the wrong place, contoh. Movement kita nak kurangkan, waiting time delays, or production or more stock than required. Okay. Contohnya kalau awak punya store tak besar, awak kena check kenapa stok awak terlampau banyak. Adakah perlu, tak perlu. Adakah order kuantiti yang sekali order tu terlampau banyak. Awak kena tengok, okay. Over processing. And then you kena tengok dalam 4L kita ada idea, suggestion. Siapa kasih idea kena terima dan kau boleh improve. Ataupun over engineering, complicated process equipment. A simpler one can be improved efficient. Okay.
Toyota, a name associated with quality products, is considered by many to be one of the world's greatest manufacturers. This worldwide reputation is based on a specific way of manufacturing called TPS, the Toyota Production System, created to benefit Toyota's customers, employees, and products. So, what does this mean for our customers and their businesses? TPS is an expression of the Toyota Way, a philosophy containing 5 core values: Genshi Genbutsu, Kaizen, challenge, teamwork, and respect. These values are practiced and shared by all Toyota team members at every level in their daily work and relations with others. The origin of this philosophy was first conceived by Sakishi Toyoda, who invented the first automatic weaving loom. Improved versions of these looms would stop themselves automatically if a thread broke, so that product quality could be maintained and waste avoided. However, the true architect of TPS is Taishi Ono, who in the early 1950s drew inspiration from American supermarkets. He marveled at the way the shelves were hardly ever empty because they were restocked so quickly. Customers could choose the exact products they wanted in the exact quantities they wanted. Today, this is called supply-on-demand manufacturing, also known as lean production. This means that the production process will only be launched after the customer has placed an order. Once the production commences, parts arrive just in time at the factory and on the production lines, and the supplies are regulated in accordance with the exact production requirements. Like a pillar, Just in Time plays a key role supporting the Toyota production system. On the production lines, Kanban cards are employed to replenish parts just in time when stocks become low. The the time it takes to produce a component or a truck is recorded, and these are called takt times. These times and work cycles are carefully monitored, then coordinated through detailed scheduling called heijunka. Heijunka ensures that production lines run smoothly, without interruption, even when different products are being manufactured simultaneously on the same production line. TPS is all about creating efficiency. Even wasteful processes and time lost are named. They are called muda. One of the main objectives of TPS is to reduce and eliminate all muda, so that time and production are managed with maximum efficiency in a way that does not overburden either an individual, a workforce, or a machine. In consequence, all workers can concentrate on their tasks and deliver better quality products. The second pillar that supports the Toyota production system is jidoka, or making abnormalities visible. Every team member is empowered to stop the production process whenever a potential fault is detected, so a solution can be found immediately. This means that any problem is made visible on the factory floor and is displayed on the andon boards as soon as it is detected during the manufacturing process. Should a problem occur, Toyota team members are always encouraged to examine its origins and to practice Genshi Genbutsu, which means going to the source, finding the root of the problem and solving it to ensure production quality. Standardization of the manufacturing process is intrinsic to the Toyota production system's success. Developing and relying on standardized work tasks streamlines the production process and ensures consistently high levels of quality. Overall, Jidoka enables Toyota to provide customers with reliable, durable, high-quality products that offer customers better productivity for their businesses and, in consequence, provide a greater return on their investment. One of the foundations of the Toyota production system is Kaizen. This means continuous improvement. Fundamental to the Toyota production process, Kaizen can be considered as both a process as well as a philosophy. At regular scheduled meetings, team members are invited to give their opinions and share their suggestions for any improvements. Inevitably, these meetings encourage and create teamwork. In a typical year in our European factories, more than 3,000 proposals for improvements are suggested and considered. Perhaps this is why the Toyota production system has also been named the Thinking People system, as it relies on total commitment from everyone involved. TPS is present in every aspect of work and builds respect. All team members are requested to play an active role in keeping work environments clean by employing the 5 S's: sifting, sorting, sweeping, spick and span, and sustain. Clean and tidy work environments benefit the entire production process. Regarding the global environment, TPS is more than willing to adhere to government standards. As the environment concerns both Toyota and our customers, our 3 European factories are all ISO 14001 certified and are fitted with the latest technologies to manufacture products that have the minimum impact upon the environment. Within the Toyota production system, safety is also of paramount importance. Most of Toyota's manufacturing sites are certified or striving for OSAS 18001 certification, so that all team members work within respected standards in a safe and healthy environment. TPS creates a safe and responsible system, producing innovative, safer products that benefit the customers and their drivers. Safer products lead to improved productivity, which creates lower overall costs for the customer. TPS, a unique production system that enables Toyota to face all challenges and manufacture products of the highest quality, products that are cost efficient and whose delivery will be on time. TPS respects the environment and adheres to the highest safety standards. TPS, the Toyota production system, a proven world-class system benefiting Toyota's products, our customers, and our team members. Toyota Material Handling. Stronger together.
Saya nak cerita sikit pasal Toyota Production System, okay? TPS ataupun so-called Lean is famous in the world. Awak pergi kilang Jepun mana-mana pun dia mungkin, contoh saya daripada Sony dulu, kita akan pakai Sony System. Tapi sebenarnya dia punya basis Toyota Production System. Part S pun daripada situ. Sekarang dia dipakai di mana-mana manufacturing, service, hospital, semua pakai. Ada yang Part S, semua ni ada sukses, okay? This is quite famous. Okay. So apa yang kita buat ialah kita belajar foundation pasal Part S kat situ. Okay. Alright, kita akan masuk sort, okay, untuk warehouse. Okay. Bila kita bawa satu, kita kena tengok apa yang perlu dan apa yang tak perlu inside your warehouse, inside your store. Okay. Mula-mula awak kena tengok awak punya warehouse plan. Berapa besar store awak tu. Lepas tu awak tengok apa operational needs. Lepas tu tadi dalam video tu pun cakap tadi pasal Gemba Genjutsu. Lepas tu kita akan pakai 3G. Okay? Gemba, Genjutsu, Genjutsu. Kita akan explain kemudian. Lepas tu barulah awak buat sorting decision. Perlu atau tak perlu. Okay. Apa itu 3G? Gemba, Genjutsu, Genjutsu. Dalam Toyota atau dalam Jepun dia ada 3G, 3 real, 3 actual, okay? Gemba atau GMBA atau GMBA ialah berjalan, okay? Management by working about. Kalau ada problem tu kita akan berjalan ke tempat problem tu. Okay? Genjutsu and Genjutsu. Genjutsu ni produk yang melibat tu. Contohnya, kalau dalam warehouse awak ada problem missing item. Item tu apa dia? Produk tu apa dia? Lepas tu, Genjutsu, awak akan dapat sebanyak data yang mungkin awak pakai. Itu kita relate pada tadi, kita dah belajar 5W1H, 5Y1How2H. Awak ambil data sebanyak mana yang boleh. Lepas tu barulah awak reflection, okay? Apa yang dapat diimprove, okay? And it's very powerful sebab bila kita gambar, kita akan tengok the actual product involved dan kita akan dapat data masalahnya. So ini Taichi Ono, general dia. Yang ini Sangen Suji. Sangen Suji yang buat 3G. Yang famous buat Toyota is Taichi Ono. So apa dia cakap dalam 3G mengenai standard? Bila sesuatu kerja dilakukan without a standard to follow, that is abnormality. Sesuatu yang tak betul. When standard exists, ada SOP tapi tak diikuti, itu also abnormality. Tapi in the last best ni, bila dicakap, when standard exists, are being followed, ini pun abnormality. Maknanya tak betul. Apa dia cakap? Maknanya number one, tak ada standard, orang buat kerja tak betul, you have to create a standard. Number two, bila dah ada standard, orang tak ikut, maknanya awak punya information, guideline tu tak sampai ataupun susah nak diikut. Tiga, when there is standard exists, are being followed, there is abnormality. Maknanya ada benda yang masih tak betul. Kalau standard awak dah boleh ikut, dah boleh exist, maknanya standard awak tu rendah. Patut dinaikkan balik. Okay? So that is what they call it Kaizen. Okay? Challenge spirit. Yang nombor 3 ni lah Kaizen. Kita akan challenge apa yang boleh diimprove. Okay? So, nak pergi ke reflection tu, start kita akan tengok apa yang berlaku, what is happening, apakah assumption yang grow, apakah data yang apa ni awak data yang tak cukup, tak clear. Do I need facts? Ada confusion, ada struggle. So bila stage ni awak akan tengok muri ada, murah ada, mudah ada. Pembazaran ada, bebanan tak balance ada, unevenness ada dan yang membebankan ada. Then awak kena pergi ke second step. Apa patut saya buat? What do I do? What should I do? So you kena discuss meeting. Masa you meeting nak improve tu, benda 3M ni mesti ada. Okay? Lepas tu, awak cuba turunkan lagi, awak dah buat apa yang berlaku. Adakah kami bersedia? What do I say? What do I look for? Masih berlaku. Lepas awak dah dapat satu picture yang clear, assumption are being limited, semua confusion dah tu, still ada lagi. Sebab awak kena improve lagi. So bila orang Jepun, dia punya Kaizen ni, kalau dia buat, dia selalu buat 3 bulan. Okay? Satu tempat dia contoh warehouse, dia nak improve, dia akan buat 3 bulan. Dia akan start, dia akan buat 3 bulan, dia akan perhati macam mana. Lepas tu dia beralih ke tempat lain. So every process improvement usually take 3 months. So awak tengok warehouse awak punya plan, awak decide project, awak buat gambusu, awak buat decision. So ada dua, satu proses, satu resources. Kat sini awak akan apply red tag yang awak belajar pagi tadi. Okay. So perlu. Still tak sure, kena take time, ini useless. Okay. So awak kena pasti area ni sebab awak nak optimize and finally awak nak eliminate. Awak tengok awak punya warehouse plan. Awak tengok awak punya store. Yang paling minimum lah sekali. Okay? Awak ada office, awak ada receiving, tempat receive, awak ada storage, awak ada packing, awak ada shipping. So paling minimum lah a typical warehouse. Sebab awak kena tengok cukup tak cukup. Kalau tak cukup berapa dia. Awak kena make sure receiving dengan packing area tu jauh. Barang masuk kat sini, packing kat sini, shipping kat sini. Awak kena ada jalan untuk bawa awak punya equipment, trolley ke, forklift ke. So awak kena tengok all the process flow. Awak decide operational need. Apa yang perlu dalam awak punya store. Okay. Awak kena ada metal and equipment ataupun apa ni? Selalu kalau store kecil, office supply ni trolley pun boleh kot. Okay. Awak kena decide contoh macam mana nak store. Awak kena decide racking system awak. Awak kena ada polisi. Barang bawa berat kat bawah, heavy frequent good atas sikit, yang paling low weight good ke atas. Adakah perlu office space dan office space? Okay. Ini selalu untuk key in data lah. Kalau awak tak, adakah perlu warehouse management system or not? Kalau awak tak pakai sistem, awak pakai Excel, then there is a system also lah. Toilet, perlu tak perlu dalam store? And all the safety. Saya nak tanya, awak punya store ni, satu store tu dalam building ataupun dalam office building tu ada satu pintu je? Ke ada satu pintu masuk, ada satu pintu keluar?
Satu pintu saja. Masuk dan keluar.
Okay.
Kecil saja tuan. Bukannya warehouse.
Store ya? Okay. Alright. Sebab satu pintu masuk, satu pintu keluar selalu membayar tau. Especially kalau terbakar. Okay. So, macam ini daripada yang kita belajar tadi. Perlu ke sini, pergi nombor 2. Tak perlu, kena masuk ke sini. Unsure, necessary, dispose. Okay. Alright. So, bila awak buat lagi 3G, Genbusu, Genjitsu. Contohnya, Awak tengok, katakan awak punya store cakap tak cukup. Ada tak problem dengan layout? Awak kena tanya. Barang tu masuk nak disimpan smooth tak smooth? Ada tak office supply yang diletak atas lantai, contoh? Is area enough for all the needs? So dalam store awak, ada tak barang-barang diletakkan dalam atas lantai? Ada tak? Tak ada. Semua pakai rack. Okay, good ya. Ada problem dengan equipment tak? Selalu pakai apa? Trolley. Kalau barang masuk, A4 paper letak dalam trolley, tarik. Ke ada apa?
Angkat saja.
Angkat saja? Tak banyak, tak berat.
Ada troli lah. Memang ada troli disediakan.
Oh, okay. Okay, macam office supply. Contoh kalau kursi-kursi tu ada, awak ada store juga ke tak? Tak ada. Meja, kursi.
Ada.
Ada juga.
Ada.
Okay. Okay. So equipment tu katakan trolley tu cukup ke tak cukup? Rack cukup ke tak cukup? So awak kena tanya bila awak pergi game bar tu kan, awak tanya. Okay. Contohnya suitable for purpose or not? Adakah trolley yang digunakan dia tak cukup bila barang tambah besar? Contoh kalau kursi masuk. Okay. Awak kena tanya people, cukup ke tak cukup? Okay. Are they well trained nak jaga store? 3, kalau store awak tu besar, barang keluar masuk tu banyak, do you have enough people and how do they perform? Maknanya kita nak attack mula. Kita nak make sure pekerjaan tu balance, okay? Selalu kalau kerjaan ni awak tak ada spesifik orang untuk store, betul tak? Kan? Ada kerja lain kan buat kan? So kalau betul-betul well dia adalah, okay? Lepas tu, are standard as yang being followed? Ada tak standard yang boleh di-follow? Okay, contohnya lah kan, kalau dalam store awak, yang bertugas store semua cuti. Orang nak barang. So dia kasih ke orang lain. Orang lain tu faham ke tak faham macam mana nak ambil barang tu? Ataupun tak boleh juga. Kena orang store juga. Saya nak tanya awak. Anyone? Ada tak orang untuk store ni spesifik orang yang boleh ambil barang? Ada tak orang lain yang boleh ambil barang? Ya, Tini nak cakap apa tadi? Okey, saya soal balik. Contohnya kan, orang yang jaga store mengambil barang ni dia cuti. So barang tu diperlukan. So ada orang lain yang bukan handle store tu, boleh tak boleh dia ambil barang tu? Saya nak tanya.
Kalau praktis di JWKS, praktis di sinilah memang pegawai yang bertanggungjawab lah yang akan mengeluarkan barang untuk yang memerlukan, yang meminta barang, pegawai yang meminta barang.
Kalau pegawai tu tak ada?
Akan perlu juga seorang ada lah. Ataupun
perlu ada seseorang.
Ya.
Okay. Tak, saya nak tahu ada standard tak, standard itu ya. Ada SOP lah, kena follow, okay. Okay, patut awak kena tengok bila awak observe, ada tak inventory problem, inventory tracking. Contohnya labeling issue. Contohnya visual management. Ada tak ada barang dalam satu store awak tu ada barang yang ada 2-3 tempat? Ada ke tak ada? Ataupun satu barang tu ada satu tempat je dalam store? Ya, Cik Mary.
So far memang telah disusun mengikut klasifikasi lah.
So ada label semua lah.
Ya, ada label.
So ada visual management system lah. Ada Okay. So tracking method tu adequate lah. Kat mana awak nak track barang tu, dia memang senang. Ada. Dalam store awak. Tadi Puan Dayan cakap inventory control and accuracy tak berapa bagus. Okay. Maknanya ada sistem barang yang masuk mungkin tak direkod. Ataupun ada barang yang dicuri. Ada ke? Ada tak barang yang hilang dicuri?
Mungkin kelalaian dalam merekod kod.
Ya. Okay.
Ada sistematik.
Okay. Kelalaian. Alright. Dalam store awak ada performance measurement tak? Ada KPI ke tak? Key Performance Indicator.
Tak ada.
Ada. Ada. Sebab store kecil. Okay. So, okay. Employee know maknanya tak ramai orang yang buat store ni. Orang yang buat store ya faham kan? Pegawai. Okay.
என்ன டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ணாத
Apa message daripada video tadi? Jawab Okay. Apa message daripada video tadi?
Ni yang dah expert ni tuan.
Expert apa? Tak ada. Saya message saya bila dalam company Jepun warehouse process kita ada satu word flow tau, flow. Okay. So apa-apa operasi kena ada satu flow yang cepat. Macam tu lah, smooth flow. Dia expert lah, smooth flow. So setiap organisasi, especially dalam handling barang, kalau boleh kita nak dia punya flow very fast. Apa itu FAST ni? Flow, accessibility, space, throughput. Okay. Saya akan kemudian apa dia fast, accessibility, space, throughput. So kita nak satu plan system storage operation. Kita juga kalau boleh ada mechanization and automation of system. Okay. Macam tadi saya explain macam buat pekayake, kalau buat manual record, kalau manual record selalu buat error, kita pakai barcode system. Kena ada good visual management system. Kena ada good inventory control and packing system. and kena ada up-to-date policy and performance management system. Okay. Fast, F flow. So bila fast ni, F lah flow. Flow macam tadi, roti tadi, some. To make sure satu proses tu run very smooth. Okay. Dengan konsep orang Toyota, orang Jepun ni, dia cakap flow macam sungai, air sungai. Ataupun contoh awak buka pipe air, kalau awak letak tangan, dia akan bounce balik. Kalau boleh, dia buka, dia akan flow je. Jadi kalau boleh, dia nak minimizekan pergerakan ataupun disruption, halangan as much possible to preserve the flow. Okay. Sama juga dalam warehouse system. Contohnya nak ambil barang tu cepat. Barang tu ada kat location je. Macam tu. A, accessibility. Bila produk dalam rack, okay, senang diambil, boleh dimasuk. Okay. Sebab kadang-kadang bila warehouse besar, kadang-kadang dia berlapis-lapis, that you have to take at the back of the rack, you dah tak boleh ambil. Ataupun terlampau banyak pallet, dah tak boleh ambil. Okay. And especially kalau dealing produk yang ada shelf line, ada expiry date before. Jadi awak kena ambil barang yang first in first out dulu contoh. Itu accessibility. 3, space. Okay. Space is the most important sebab katakan you tak pakai your space betul-betul, then you akan tak cukup space. Okay. And then you kena juga tahu apa rack yang boleh dipakai so that you fit into your requirement. Throughput is product series that company can produce deliver to client within a specific period of time. Contohnya kalau orang order barang daripada store you, daripada dia order barang, masuk warehouse, hantar kat dia punya time tu. Kalau boleh nak secepat mungkin. Okay. That is FAST. So dalam approach warehouse design selalu kita pakai konsep ni FAST. Alright. Saya nak share ini daripada satu company bila dia buat dia punya S1, okay? Seri ataupun sorting. Dia pergi gambar dia punya warehouse, okay? Lepas tu bila dia tengok store dia ada dia categorize ada dua. Satu layout, satu equipment, okay? Layout dia tengok banyak material movement di block, okay? Obstructed. Contoh poor space utilization, tak ada area division, tak ikut unbalanced aisle separation, ada rack penuh, ada rack kosong. Movement susah, possibility block door, safety regulation. Equipment, inefficient equipment utilization, tak cukup equipment, metal handling, moving efficiency, machinery pakai untuk tujuan tak betul, racks terlampau banyak, lacks of maintenance, unable chef. Kita go ni dulu, okay? Okay. Do you have problem layout? Dia punya proper space utilization. Dia punya warehouse terlampau banyak barang. Contohnya gambar. Okay. So ada blocking tu. Lagi satu, sebab space dia tak pakai. Okay. Kalau awak ada store, tak cukup space, satu yang awak boleh consider nak pakai ialah air space. Atas. Okay. Saya tak tahu berapa tinggi awak punya store. Kalau lah macam normal office je, awak still boleh pakai sampai yang boleh awak ambil. Okay. Banyak orang dia tak nak consider yang atas tu. Tapi kalau warehouse besar-besar kita akan pakai mana yang boleh pakai. Poor space utilization. Jadi mungkin awak kena tetap awak punya rack. No area division. Semua barang dicampur aduk satu. Kat sini bersama piping ni dicampur letak. Okay. Nanti saya share projek saya yang buat dekat MMC dekat Johor. Macam inilah gambar dia. Main letak ya. 3, unbalanced aisle shelf ration. Okay. Contoh, ada rack yang kosong, ada rack yang penuh. Okay. Kenapa? Ada barang yang masuk dipakai cepat, ada barang yang tak masuk, ada barang yang tak dipakai langsung letak situ. Okay. Unbalanced aisle shelf ration. Empat, limited movement possibility. Block, sampai banyak barang kat bawah ni, tak boleh jalan. Troli tak boleh ikut, tak boleh bawa troli. Forklift pun tak boleh jalan, terlampau banyak barang. Okay. 5, block doors. Okay. Selalu banyak dekat warehouse atau store untuk safety punya, dia block dia punya door. Awak ada satu pintu je. Itu lagi membahayalah kan. Saya nak tanya, satu pintu awal tu kalau dah masuk dalam store, dibuka pintu tu, nak keluar, pergerakan tu ada blok ke tak ada blok?
Memang tak blok.
Tak blok
Tak blok.
Sure Mana tahu ini bilik store dia bukanya ada meja depan tu, meja orang punya depan. Nak keluar awak kena pusing sini, pusing kiri, tak ada. Memang store khas.
Pun kecil jugalah. Tak besar. Limited edition.
Limited edition. Wow.
Tapi kemas tuan.
Kemas.
Kemas.
Okay. Wah, kalau kemas lagi senang nak buat 5S. Okay. Safety regulation neglected. Ini banyak terjadi. Ini contoh gambar. Diorang tak ikut safety banyak kali. Kadang-kadang dalam forklift tu, standing on the forklift punya blade tu. Saya pernah nampak. Okay. Patut problem with the equipment. Company ni bila dia buat gambar, contoh dia tak enough machinery equipment sebab dia orang share. Sharing between the facility. So banyak machinery equipment tak boleh pakai, kena tunggu. Material handling moving efficiency, contoh pallet ni barang berapa banyak, overloading, macam tu. 3, machinery used for wrong purpose, yang berlumba. Satu forklift naik banyak-banyak. Okay. 4, rack, overloaded rack capability. Terlampau banyak barang, you punya rack tak boleh cope. Sampai sengit-sengit ni. Nombor 5, lack of maintenance. Okay, banyak. Tayar forklift, toilet, selalu dalam warehouse banyaklah. And chef tak di label. So I nak tanya, you punya rack, every chef, every part ada label ke tak?
Label untuk barang-barang.
Label untuk barang-barang. Apa dalam label tu?
Item, barang lah. Contoh kalau A4 paper. A4 paper lah yang dekat rack, label
A4 paper. Tak ada nombor, tak ada apa, tak ada coding.
Tak ada. Kalau untuk A4 paper, dia memang dah ada nombor siri dah lah.
Oh, awak ikut apa nombor siri dalam A4 paper tu?
Contoh untuk A4 paper, dia ada nombor dia, and then pen ada macam contoh lah. Direct tu tidak ada nombor, tak ada coding.
Okay.
Betul kah tuan macam tu?
Most likely lah, sebab saya tak nampak macam mana kan. Tapi besok kita discuss lagi in detail lah. Apa yang perlu ada nanti kita discuss in detail. Okay. So kalau you dah ada, dia mesti ada dua. Satu label dekat chef, label dekat produk tu. Jika ada dua kan. So bila dia summarize company X ni, okay, problem banyak obstructed material layout. Kenapa? Warehouse dia memang tak divided into activity perform. Suggestion dia kena buat proper floor plan, dia kena ada proper R share ratio. Equipment, dia ada inefficient equipment sebab dia on sharing tau. So lack of machinery, wrong storage equipment. Dia kena adjust maintenance inventory and junction machinery. Dia kena ada new storage equipment. Labeling. Dia check juga inventory mistake unclaimed material, poor inventory tracking. Dia buat new product shelf tag. Ini related macam saya tanya question tadi lah. Lepas tu dalam KPI, dia ada inefficient work planning sebab tak ada KPI. Pekerja-pekerja dia tak ikut KPI, so dia buat KPI. Okay, ini suggestion dia dalam Siri lah. Okay. Sekejap. Okay. So, nanti kita review balik besok. So, bila dalam warehouse, contoh, awak kena tengok awak punya process step dalam warehouse. Okay. Kalau boleh, awak nak buang apa yang boleh buang daripada 8 jenis waste tu. Contoh receiving, check packing list and invoice, perform inspection, material okay or not, not okay, okay, contact supplier, tak okay, contact supplier, okay, stop. So contoh kalau kat sini, awak tengok sini cantik je. Tapi sebenarnya bila dia buat kerja lain. Okay. Check packing list and invoice. Tengok kerja dia, lagi banyak dia kerja, banyak detail dia buat. Saya contoh tadi bila kita isi minyak kan, ada banyak detail yang kat situ. Yang kat situ yang awak kena attack. Kurangkan apa 8 jenis waste. Supaya proses awak lagi cepat. Okay. So awak tengok apa movement yang unnecessary. You eliminating inefficiency in metal handling. Lepas tu you finally standardize. So we have to look at that process. Okay. Then you kena pakai red tags. Okay, red tags dekat warehouse. Satu item, satu lagi physical area. Item you tengok you punya inventory. Okay. You check inventory dia ada tak barang-barang yang tak perlu dalam store tu. Kalau tak sure letak red tag. Equipment. Okay. Machine equipment, jig, table, chair, supply. Ada yang tak perlu ke tak? Lagi satu, physical area. You tengok area tu. Okay. Contohnya floor dia, ada tak what you call it, tak balance ataupun ada lekuk ke, ada wall yang nak crack ke. Dia tak red tag. Sebab apa yang tak nak dia punya flow tu lambat. Kita attack dua ni dalam warehouse. Okay. Resources. Kalau you cakap you punya store bagus tadi, you kena check ada tak stok yang dah lama dalam warehouse. Yang tak bergerak-gerak. Ada ke tak ada? Contoh order tapi orang tak pakai. Ada ke tak ada? Ataupun order 3 pakai 1, 2 dan 5, 6 tahun dalam stok. Terjadi dekat banyak industri. Okay. Mark yang item tu yang tak perlu to be disposed ataupun letak dekat red tag item. Okay. So red tag item, red tag board, equipment tags. Equipment tag ni contoh kalau awak tengok awak red tag equipment yang perlu di repair contoh. Okay. Letak. So you boleh attack resources yang kat sini. So tadi process, ini resources. You boleh attack, okay? Contoh. Selalu dalam warehouse yang besar, contoh ada pallet yang tak boleh dipakai, tapi ditinggalkan. Ada barang mesin yang berabuk-rabuk tak pakai. You kena tag kat sini. Okay. Alright, any questions? Sebab saya nak stop untuk besok. Mary, boleh tak you nanti you ambil you punya apa tu? Tadi you punya bin card ke apa yang label tu, you snap foto you hantar ke I?
Boleh. Esok.
Ah,
Nak tengok bila esok?
besok lah, untuk besok lah.
Okay.
You snap, lepas tu you hantar dekat I punya WhatsApp.
Sorry?
You snap gambar, lepas tu you hantar dekat I punya WhatsApp boleh sebelum kelas.
Nombor?
Kejap saya letak dekat. Mana chat ni Okay. Mana dia punya chat dia dah hilang Okey lah, saya kasih nombor. Kejap. Nombor ada kat sini, 019 last sekali dah. Ha. 0192394255. Okay. Until you hantar ke I, so I can go through before we start the class tomorrow. Okay. All right, ladies. Thank you very much for your participation. I'll see you at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Thank you, Tuan.
Thank you. Terima kasih.
Thank you.
Stay safe.
Right.
Okey, Cik Muhammad. Terima kasih.